my car had been cloned, and that was a long time ago, as far back as last year. And the fines came to me, and I appealed the fine. It went to court, and then evidence was presented, and it was me, and the fine was cancelled. Then this local authority came back again and asked the recovery people to come pick up my car while I was on holiday. And I was informed by a neighbor that, my car is compounded. I had to break my only holiday in my lifetime, 63 years old, came back, and my car was taken by this. What can I do, sir?
I'm really sorry, Gene. Have you got the car back, first of all?
No.
I'm just asking this out of curiosity. It's not a criticism. Why did you come back? Why didn't you just wait until your holiday was finished? Is it just because you...
Sir, because I was told the car was, they put the bolt and they blocked the cars from moving, and I never saw it. So he told me, listen, come back. Your car is about to be compounded. If you don't come, the car is going to go. So I came back, and I saw the wheels were locked, and the car was taken.
Okay. Where were you holidaying? Must have been quite close.
Yeah, not far. It was in Spain, in Valencia, apparently.
And where was your car? Where was your car at the time? Was your car in Spain?
No, my car was at my in front of my house here in Westminster.
Okay. So if the local authority had no right to take your car, and if it was a cloned unpaid, if it's an unpaid fine from a cloned car, and the courts had cancelled the fine, then clearly they're not going to have that right. Assuming that's the reason they seized it, I assume that's the reason, Gene.
100%, sir.
Okay.
100%, yeah.
Then
I have the documents right here, I can present to you. I mean, if I can just get a good solicitor pursue this for me, I'll be most grateful to pay any cost. My car is my livelihood.
How much is your car worth?
I'm an Uber driver, sir.
How much is your car worth?
It's worth 7,000. I bought it about 23,000 3 years ago. I've used it. My understanding now is...
When did this happen, Gene?
Say it again, sir.
How long ago did this happen?
Well, right now, as we speak, the car is just
when did they seize it? When did they seize it?
The copy which I have today is 7th of the 7th, 2003, at 6 p.m.
Oh, so you do literally mean just now? They seized it a few hours ago.
That's why I'm shaking as I'm talking.
Goodness me! Right. So, the first thing I would do. Have you contacted them and said you've made a mistake?
I told yes, in writing and verbally recorded.
In just the last 3 hours?
Yes, sir.
And have you had a reply from that, I assume, email?
No.
Which isn't entirely surprising on a Saturday night. They're probably listening to LBC.
Yes, I bet you they are. Honestly, shocking. What I have in front of me is a document from the court saying that it has been cancelled based on evidence that the car which they are mistaking to be my car is not the car. And they still came, they had the guts. I'm forced to say what local authority this is.
Well, you're not forced to, but you already have. And I should actually say that they're not here to present their side. So on a live radio show, we're not actually meant to say who we've got a grievance against. And I'm sorry, possibly no one told you that. But I do need to make the point that they're not here to present their case, because they may want to say something in response. But Gene, here's the position. You're not going to be able to do anything over the weekend, I'm afraid. If they've got your car, whether they're entitled to it or not, there's going to be very little you can do over the weekend, because there's not going to be anyone there to deal with the questions that you've got. So Monday morning, I'd get onto them. Have you got documentary proof that fine got cancelled?
Sir, I have everything right in front of me as we speak.
So Monday morning, I suggest you go round to the local authority, possibly to the pound where the car is, show them the documentation. If you can't get anywhere with that, then simply you might have to go to court. You might have to go to court and get something called an order for delivery up. It's going to take, even if you go for an injunction, which is what an order for delivery up is, it's going to take a couple of weeks. But you can bring a claim, Gene, for the loss of earnings you're suffering as an Uber driver if they had no right to take your car.
That would be great.
I know that's not a perfect answer. As I've said quite a few times tonight, there's a difference between having rights and being able to enforce those rights. And the underfunded court system can take a long, long time to get round to doing anything. And even if they act within 2 weeks, which is pretty fast by court standards, you're going to be out of pocket for those 2 weeks, but you will be able to bring a claim against the local authority to recover that loss of earnings if they wrongly took your car.
Okay. That sounds really good.
Thank you.
I think the difficult challenge I have now is getting a solicitor. It's not something I've ever done before.
Okay, well, what I suggest you do, Jean, is go onto your go to Facebook, go to one of your local residents groups on Facebook and ask for a recommendation for a good solicitor around your area. But just bear in mind, if your car's only worth £7,000, this is going to be a small claim and you won't get your legal costs back if your claim is for under £10,000, meaning you could end up paying a big chunk of the value of the car to the solicitors. I just think carefully about whether you should do this yourself. Also check your home insurance, because your home insurance might have legal expense insurance attached to it, in which case that will pay for a solicitor. And your driving insurance might have legal expense insurance. So check that as well. It sounds like you're very, very good at keeping documents. Jean, thank you for the call.